we're heading into March, which is unbelievable to think about. The time is flying. We've been loving the tame temperatures this week, of course, but is this how we should expect March to be feeling? We are going to get a check on our forecast to hear more about that. Peter Hall, what do you got for us? What's the answer?
Glad you asked. Here we go. First of all, you might be wondering, what is meteorological spring? It's just the months of December, January, and February. Typically, spring starts around March 20th or 21st. This go around, it's March 20th at 5:01 a.m. Anyway, only a couple of days left in February, so let's look back at this 3-month period, December, January, February. We've had 104.8 inches of snow in Syracuse. Now, that's the 16th most of 76 periods, but is only about 10 degrees above average. When you consider, though, how snow-free we've been the last several seasons, obviously it feels way more snowy. Now, would you expect to see this? Look at the temperatures. You take every high and every low and average them together. This 3-month period has been 1 degree above average. And that's technically typical. That's close enough to average. But you might have thought it was below average. It wasn't, especially since you might remember the end of December was really warm. In fact, the warmest temperature during this period, December 29th, was 64. Would it surprise you to find out that the coldest one was December 23rd when it was 1 below zero? Anyway, looking ahead, a typical high temperature is 40 on March 10th, 50 April 2nd, and 60 April 22nd. That's the average. And in case you're curious of typical snowfall, we average about 20 inches in March, 3 inches in April, and only a tenth in May. And you can see what the extremes were. There have been some years where we haven't had any snow, but most of the time we get some snow in March and then it trickles down. So I suppose you could say there is a light at the end of the tunnel, guys.